match the physicality that this game will bring.
Baylor won the toss and deferred, so West Virginia will start with it. And this is Preston Fox off a great game in the return game. And a chess match as well between Neil Brown and Dave Aranda, who both called the plays on their respective sides. And it's green to the air for Traylon Ray to start.
They do a little bit of everything. How do they get going?
Jaheim White, the 5'7" sophomore who's explosive.
Some emotions running for Keaton Thomas, the former Mountaineer.
Began here as a walk-on 2 years ago. And this is what Garrett Green supplies. And Green, who had been injured. Jet sweep, Jaheim White. First down to the edge.
Series, the multiple ways they'll get the ball to White.
And a different look here. This is Rodney Gallagher, the wide receiver, and he gets stood up.
Multiple guys touching the football early.
We expect to see two running backs at the same time as well. This is Jaheim White with a hesitation to the edge. Chad Scott said he ran it well. Green to the air, quick hitter to the outside for a toe tapping Traylon in Morgantown. Second down and 5, and this is 238-pound CJ, who gets it again. Searches for a cutback lane. Donaldson bumped out of bounds inside. 10th play of the drive. Green under pressure. Scrambles. Fires toward Clement. And it's Johnson back at Baylor this year. Donaldson trying to break free on the edge and gets just a yard.
Holding. Offense. Number 81.
Second down and goal from the 14. Pressure picked up. Green rifles and across the middle. Jaheim White is the running back. It's Garrett Green calling his own number for a score. They wanted to make sure Garrett Green was really ready. He sure looks it here in the first quarter to start this game against Baylor. Two losses is making the Big 12 championship game. First possession for Baylor, and they spit it out to Ashton Hawkins.
Last month for his season, he's really coming to his own, showing he's the quarterback that this team needs.
And Bryson Washington. Third down and 1. Robertson on a slant, and he's got Josh Cameron.
Able to grab it and take it and go.
Now it's a screen, and it is Hawkins again.
Get it out on the perimeter early.
They told us it just took a little while with all the new pieces out of the portal. Washington.
The inside, the physical power run game.
Pitch it this time, and Washington turns the corner, and he's got enough for a first down. Josiah Trotter we do expect to see, but he's not starting the first possession. Robertson wants the seam route to the end zone, and it's caught by Washington for a touchdown.
About Washington and his ability to run the football. He said, hey, just throw it up to me. He's got Lathan all over him. He goes up and grabs.
Isaiah Hankins.
So West Virginia starts off, they score. Baylor gets the ball back. Bryson Washington, and like Bryson Taylor told Lathan, don't.
Jack Stone gets it away toward Preston Fox from the 3. Special teams going to be so important today on both sides, and Fox back in there at quarterback. Garrett Green to the air. Pressure off the edge. He got it away into a tight window for Justin Robinson. Firing it in for 21. Longest play for the Mountaineers. Jaheim White cannot set your job. That one got scribbled down by you. Green pulls it, tucks it, takes off, and he gets cracked down after 4. So it's third down and 6. Green wanted the quick one. Check down, not there. Up the sideline, incomplete. But there is
holding. Offense, number 74. Penalty declined to be 4th down.
So ran one back earlier this year against Texas Tech and is second in the country in punt return yardage. He signals, he will let it bounce, and it goes into the end zone.
Beginning and now the end.
Sawyer Robertson gets it out quickly to Ashton Hawkins, who gets to the now has taken over the job, and as you said, this offense has been different. Bryson Washington.
He sees an opening.
Bryson Washington in motion. Gets it out of the backfield for a first down and more, and he finishes the run.
guys got their blocks, and that's how Washington was able to run free for the first.
The redshirt freshman gets it again, running right.
He's a young guy, so with each carry, you could just see the experience.
Robertson across the middle, and he's got it complete to Hawkins again. It's a first down, and Sawyer Robertson has had plenty of time to throw. They bring 5, he gets it out quickly. Cameron with a cut and a first down and more. Josh Cameron is gone for a touchdown. Former walk-on who's had a career season strikes again. It's his 8th touchdown grab.
Well, he puts Jacoby Spells in just a freeze. And once he beats the first guy, he beats the second guy. That's just will, want to. See, watch Spells. He's right there for the play. He doesn't utilize his extra defender, which is the sideline. He should be attacking the inside.
Traylon Ray from the goal line returns this one, and he gets crashed down to make the 12-team playoff. West Virginia gets it back, and C.J. Donaldson.
It's going to be interesting how that one plays out.
Second down, Garrett Green fires incomplete for Jackson's season. First time he's done it since 19 with LSU, and they were showing pressure. Baylor got back on side, but there is a flag.
A little too anxious.
Offside, defense, entered the neutral zone, causing the offensive player to react. It's a 5-yard penalty, third down.
Good to see Traylon Davis has returned for West Virginia. On third down and 2, C.J. Donaldson with a cut, and then he pulls over Matt Jones for a here in the Big 12. Donaldson again, why not? Donaldson squirms forward.
Who's on the outside? Who's on the inside? They confuse you, West Virginia does, with so many different guys in front.
Donaldson to the edge, and he reaches that for the first time since 4 weeks ago after he was out with an upper body injury. Gets away from Jones. A pump and a slide and a hit as well from Caleb Parker.
Also, he's got to protect himself.
Jaheim White off the edge. Entertaining first quarter in Morgantown. Baylor up by 7 with Green and the Mountaineers driving.
To me, I think just a little bit late, but I understand why. If your quarterback slides this late.
Third down and 2 for Green and the Mountaineers to begin the second quarter. Play fake. Green's got time. Uncorks one downfield and incomplete.
Holding. Defense, number 18.
Might have also been frustrated with some of the substitutions allowed for Baylor when West Virginia hadn't subbed. Gone against each other a number of times at previous stops before. Green keeps it, and he runs off the right side.
Of the Baylor defense.
Third down and 9. 4-man rush. Green zips one incomplete. Intended for Traylon Ray. Caden Jenkins had the coverage, and now late flags come in.
Interference, defense, number 8.
Baylor.
Yeah, it's right at the top of the route, a little too handsy. You see him just grabbing there. Got to be more patient in that opportunity. Flip the hips.
West Virginia inside the 30. Green fakes everyone. Gets to the edge.
The blocks on the perimeter.
Mountaineers in the red zone. Green. Green. Scanning. Firing. End zone caught! Off the tip by Traylon Ray.
Devin Bobby's reading the eyes of the quarterback. He's right there. He just misses what could have been an interception in the end zone.
We are tied early in the second.
There's a reason why Garrett Green's the quarterback. He knows how to extend plays. Even when it's not there, sometimes you just give your guys a chance. And luck has its chance for the Mountaineers. Another touchdown. I love the outrage. We should be in. Like, people, it's just a projection. Like, relax.
This is Jamal Bell, who's got a touchdown return already this year.
Near blue.
Baylor gets the football back, and Bryson Washington runs it. Second down and 9 after Martin goes off the field. Sawyer Robertson, complete across the middle to Michael Trigg, is big. 3-man rush. Robertson checks it down. Washington not gonna get there. The 37. Trigg in motion and a false start. Decisions are strictly on the analytics. They get decided well before the moment it happens. So in the end, Palmer Williams gets it away to Preston Fox. Met immediately.
Ball control football.
So the defense has been out there for a while, and this is Jaheim White getting to the outside, and he gets blocks. Both running backs, and it's Garrett Green who keeps. Jaheim White gets it here. And he cuts up the middle. I love this. He said, you got to see all the snakes in the grass. Green on second down will check it down to White with a cut. Jaheim White, a first. The only thing missing is the stanky leg.
He's got them all, man.
Picks up the blitz there, frees up Green to run. Garrett Green with a head fake of his own. And motions out of the backfield as the Mountaineers have it from the +40. Green keeps up, and here he is playing against his former team.
I love what David Randall said about him.
Donaldson popped after just trying to stop 3rd down and 3, and this is Jaheim White on the jet sweep. Nowhere to go, and it gets strung out. But West Virginia tied for 4th in the country with 17 4th down conversions. Green fires, and it's dropped by Robinson.
Coming right down in his face. See that? He's looking at 11 before he's able to corral that football.
Remember to tune in for the Home Depot College Football Awards Show Thursday, December 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. This is Michael Trigg, and he goes spinning.
So as an inline tight end, becoming a much better blocker.
First carry for Dawson Pendergrass. We'll see if Sawyer Robertson is thinking the same. Instead on the ground, and Pendergrass gets
in West Virginia. You just play it vanilla in your coverage.
On the ground, Pendergrass, a first.
We've seen for this West Virginia defense under Coons.
Robertson fires downfield for Baldwin. Touchdown.
Defense untouched. There's nobody guarding him. He's just running down the middle of the field in between 2 defenders. And
Monterey Baldwin can flat out fly, and if there's miscommunication, he doesn't need that kind of help.
No, that's all the help that you need. Honestly, it's a help for the Baylor Bears. And
Preston Fox is ready to get it from Jack Stone. Fox from the 2. Crashes down past the 20 here today. Mountaineers with the football down by 7. Jaheim White off the right side navigates the 4 teams who started the day at 4-2, tied for 3rd. White again. Hops out to the edge. It's in Clement in motion. Play clock winding down. 3-man rush. Green scans. Green takes off. Goes spinning, and he reaches out, and it's very close.
I think he's shallow line. Remember, that isn't. See, where's that elbow? The left ball. I'm going to go with the call that stands. Call on the field. I think has hurt.
The ruling on the field of a runner short of the line to gain stands. Be 4th down.
Okay, so Ollie Straw gets a high punt away toward Josh Cameron. Goes out of bounds, and we'll see where they spot it. Where they spotted this punt. They call it a 20-yard punt, Kirk. It's the best starting field position for either team. From the Baylor 49, with plenty of time for Sawyer Robertson, who throws to the sideline, incomplete.
He's just as shocked as I was. That ball was right there. He's like, oh, wait. He couldn't even extend. I thought he was going to go up with 2 hands on that one.
Have an interception this season. Second down, they'll go a little more conservative. Don't tell that to Bryson Washington. Touchdown!
Nice job by the offensive line, but the Campbell, Barrington, that right tackle, able to cave everything down, and it's just go hit your head on the goalpost, Bryson Washington. The right tackle, Omar Abedian, number 68, and Colton Price, the center.
And now onside, the kick from Baylor, trying to get greedy ahead of halftime.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team number 99. The 5-yard penalty would be enforced from the 46-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
This kicker's walking backwards, and all of a sudden the ball's in play.
I think that's Reggie Bush who had the onside kick attempt. And so good field position for West Virginia. Of Tennessee and Georgia coming on ABC at 7:30 Eastern. West Virginia with 2 to go until halftime, and Garrett Green gets it off to Hudson Clement. Sets up this good field position for the Mountaineers. C.J. Donaldson! Touchdown!
Watch how they cave everything all the way down, and C.J. Donaldson's able to cut to the inside. Led to the drive for West Virginia.
Jamal Bell is waiting from the 4. Bell cuts it to the outside. Gets past the 30. Bumped out of bounds by Anthony Wilson. Sawyer Robertson conducts this offense from midfield. Quick one to the outside, and Hawkins turned the corner. And Isaiah Hankins is the kicker. Screen and incomplete. Sawyer Robertson. 1:12 to go in the first half. Robertson's got all day, and he throws to the sideline for Cameron. Gets past Bradley and gets out of bounds.
First guy missed has been Josh Cameron all game.
Still all 3 timeouts for Baylor. Sawyer Robertson checks it down to Washington. And Baylor's piled up 324 yards of total offense. Washington straight up the middle. The transfer from USC and Ole Miss. Instead on the ground with Washington, in for another touchdown.
Watch KK Tarnu, number 14. You got to get involved. Don't wait. See, he waits and tries to lunge. Here in your living room, watch 14 on the left side of the screen. He's going to come in. You have to decrease that space.
This one gets kicked deep. All right, so West Virginia down 14. They've got 47 seconds from their own 25, couple of timeouts. Quarterback draw. Green toward the sideline, muscling out of bounds.
This late in the first half.
From the 42. Pressure gets to Green. You're satiated. Garrett Green has done it on the ground to the tune of 88 yards. After the timeout, he fires, and it's incomplete.
Able to knock that play away.
3rd down and 17 for the Mountaineers. Green takes a deep shot. Downfield for Clements to make.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 8. The penalties decline. The result of the play is the first down. The game clock will start on the snap.
From just outside the 20. Green escapes pressure. Green zips one incomplete. Back of the play clock winding down ahead of 2nd down. 15 seconds to go. 1 timeout for West Virginia. Green under heat. Got away. Runs this time. Green with a cut. Short. Gallagher in motion. Green quickly. End zone for Taylor, incomplete. 4 seconds to work with. Green will run it straight up the middle. Met at the goal line. They'll give him the touchdown.
My initial look. Now here comes the replays. Where is this football at? That football's in the left arm, Mike. I don't know if it ever got to the goal line. So they're going to take a review of this one. Is that ball across?
There is no foul in the play. At the further review, the ruling on the field of a touchdown stands.
Hope you didn't go anywhere, by the way, when there was like 3 minutes left until halftime, thinking, all right, we're going to get to halftime ho-hum. We had 4 touchdowns in the final 2:13 of this first half. Baylor puts up 35, their most first half points against an FBS opponent since 2019. At 335 yards of total offense, West Virginia was 3 yards better, 338. But Baylor's got the lead. Both teams looking to get bowl eligible. The winner has that. And Baylor starts with the football with a return expected. And they go back to work. Bryson Washington gets chopped down off the edge by Kate.
That has to change this half.
In their second game with the new defensive coordinator, Jeff Coons. Robertson complete again. Washington falls.
It's just been miscommunication and the explosive play. What they wanted to eliminate, they have not eliminated those explosive plays.
See if they bring pressure on 3rd down and 8. Nope, they back off. Robertson floats it downfield. Baldwin the catch. And
Baldwin for the first down.
Empty from the 35. Incomplete. Monterey Baldwin has come off the field here for Baylor with his helmet off. Washington on the pinch gets cracked.
A 4th down.
Tarnu blitz is off the edge. Washington the catch. Slipped away.
It was a blatant hold right from the official.
Offense, number 11.
Pressure comes this time. It's picked up. Robertson across the middle. Hawkins got back up. Hasn't been blown dead. Hawkins is in for a touchdown.
The left elbow right here. The left elbow is down right there.
Yep.
So the ball come all the way back. A lot of drama.
And now we'll see if they do trot out Isaiah Hankins, who Don watched in pregame warmups, drilling consecutive kicks from 55. Isaiah Hankins will try a career-long 55. Hankins' kick curls wide right. Garrett Green has returned, and he has run it well. He's going to the air this time, and he's got Cole Taylor. Taylor inside the 40. And fifth-year senior, and he has grown so much in his 2 years in Morgantown. Rodney Gallagher undercut off the right. Cole Taylor for 32 plays ago. Garrett Green with time and then nowhere to go. Old school Mike linebacker. And now whistles ahead of 3rd down and 10, and we've got a flag.
Snap infraction. Offense, number 50.
The Mountaineers converted on a 3rd and 17. This is 3rd and 15. Green gets rid of it, incomplete, intended. Play clock winding down, and Straw skies one. Cameron handles it inside the 15. He's really into it. Who wouldn't be? Dawson Pendergrass starts this. His defense showed no signs of stopping. Pendergrass again, looking over as the starter in week 3. Handoff, Pendergrass up the middle, and Pendergrass is close. Out of the backfield, Pendergrass.
West Virginia's offense from trying to run the football.
Another check down to the sophomore Pendergrass with a flag down. And
Holding. Offense, number 72.
with all the outside noise swirling around them this season. Robertson, incomplete. From the Baylor 19. 4-man rush. Robertson's got nowhere to go.
Put one of their better rushers in the middle of the defense and rewards them with the sack.
Palmer Williams gets one away, shy of midfield.
They're one of those teams that if they make it to the playoff, I do not want them. I don't want to draw them first.
Jaheim White gets the carry to start this drive.
Defenses are catching on, but more importantly, these penalties have stopped some of these drives.
From inside the 45, Green, deep shot, sideline for Ray off a helmet with a flat.
Pass interference. Defense, number 8. 15-yard penalty. First down.
I'll pass along any updates if we receive them. West Virginia back with it from the 29, and the pass to Cole Taylor. He goes spinning away. Davis in motion. Jaheim White the carry. Spinning on Keaton Thomas. 12 personnel with 2 tight ends. Green will throw. Zips it to the sideline and batted away. His arm.
Yeah, Trevor.
2 running back set. Jaheim White can't spin away from Garmin Randolph. Mountaineers need 13. 3-man rush. Green pats it. Green takes off. Up the middle. Green inside the 10. 12 personnel, and the big running back C.J. Donaldson's in. They need a yard. Green rolls and he throws, and it's a diving bid caught by Taylor, but short.
He comes right in. He disrupts the play. Garrett Green wants to hold on to the football for a half a beat longer. He couldn't do it because Matt Jones, number 2, the linebacker, he blitzed and was able to get to Green much quicker than he wanted to throw that football. I love the call. I love the call by Coach Brown in that situation. Very aggressive.
So now Baylor gets it back from its 9, and a long throw to Josh Cameron has wrestled Virginia right there, turning it over on downs. From the 15, Richard Reese.
Tarnu showing pressure at the bottom.
They bring 5, screen, Cameron, first down. He dragged.
Cameron doing it all day. When he puts the ball in his hands, run after catch.
Bryson Washington, the first down. He's got 5 catches for 101 yards. Sawyer Robertson keeps this one, and he goes wrestling forward to pick up a West Virginia won't jump, and Baylor will do just that. They'll take it to the 4th quarter
The end of the
with
third
the lead.
quarter.
What was that we said about all the points? No points in the 3rd. Come on back for the 4th. A huge third down for Baylor from the 30. Sawyer Robertson, incomplete. A midseason All-American in his second year on the job. Low punt toward Fox, who was great on returns last week. Breaks a tackle. Preston Fox finds a seam, and he's tripped up. Sitting at 4-2 in the Big 12. Garrett Green zips it sideline, incomplete. Had to make changes this season. C.J. Donaldson spins toward.
Are these corners and secondary players?
Up tempo for West Virginia. Green uncorks down the middle, and Clement hangs on.
Ladder, but just couldn't get there. Nice throw to Clement.
Plus territory, and Green hopping his way. Second down and 13. Fake it to Gallagher, and Green with a stiff arm. And
You got full functions of those hands. Now you feel like you can intercept the ball a lot better too.
he drops in coverage on third down with a flag down, and Rodney Gallagher is short.
Offside. Defense, number 10.
Perhaps 4-down territory anyway for West Virginia, down by 7. Pretty aggressive. Pressure comes. Green got it away, low to Taylor, and incomplete. West Virginia 0 for 2 on 4th downs, including last time throwing it on 4th and 1. Green zips it incomplete.
At the snap of the ball, he drops back in coverage. Garrett Green never sees him. He knocks the ball away, and the Baylor Bears are off the field defensively on a 4th down stop. It's BYU Kansas tonight. That's an interesting game.
Washington on the ground for a first. Robertson, low throat, went to Mississippi State, now year 2 with Baylor. Gavin Yates, the fullback, out of the backfield. Only his 3rd. Robertson incomplete. Wanted Hal Presley, who does get a flag.
Pass interference. Defense, number 16. The ball be placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Yeah, they mean 13.
Yep, watch 13. See the left hand? And then he comes back with the right. So they got both of them.
And it sends Baylor to the 34, up by 7 inside of 11 minutes to go. Robertson got away from pressure, and he throws incomplete for Cameron. Turnovers on downs. Late play clock. Washington straight up the middle. Cameron matched up with Garnett Hollis. On 3rd and 6, Robertson got it to Hawkins. Hawkins got away, and he gets hawked down by Carrico and Tarnu. And Hawkins and Robertson recognized it. Washington straight up the middle. That powerful running from Bryson Washington, running at Sean Martin. At 8, and it's 2nd down and 2 behind that offensive line. Washington again. Washington energizes his teammates. 1st and goal, Washington again. Up the middle, finishing a run! Touchdown! And a 4-touchdown day for Bryson Washington.
This Bryson Washington finding himself into the end zone. Cal Brandt, give him the scepter. That's an angry run.
Touchdown number 4, make it a 2-score lead. Jaheim White starts it for West Virginia, getting strung to the edge and bumped out of a 2nd down and 10 for West Virginia. Struggling to run it since halftime. And White trying to finish a physical run of his own. And Jaheim
scores rather quickly.
A reminder of the games coming still tonight.
What wrinkle that Dave Aranda throwing on the defensive blitz.
Green patting it, throwing on the run, and is it intercepted?
Remember, he's starting in place of Carl Williams, and he gets 1 foot down.
Again, is about a near lock for the playoff. Baylor gets it back up by 14 with 7 minutes to go, and Dawson Pendergrass running hard. Soaking plenty of time off this 4th quarter clock. Pendergrass again.
Got a notebook that he keeps with him at all times.
Screen to the outside for Hal Presley.
Everyone's minds from the chair like a mad scientist.
Love it, Don. And
It's on full display throughout this game.
Sawyer Robertson to the air, and it's incomplete through the hands of.
And when I say Texas roots, the offense and Jake Spavital and what this offense is currently right now showing. They're running the football, throwing it. They're doing a little bit of everything, Mike.
Soaking all kinds of time off this fourth quarter clock. Ticking toward 3.5 to go. 3rd and 2. Roberts into the air. Off a tip. Nearly intercepted. Yates in motion. A handoff straight ahead. Pendergrass in for a touchdown.
Right through the line of scrimmage, telling them to come on and go with me. Come on over to my place.
Garrett Green goes back to work. Tight end screen, Cole Taylor. Cole Taylor turns it upfield. On 2nd down, Green slings it complete across the middle to Day Farmer. And the true fresh, 3 minutes to go, down big in the 4th. Pressure off the edge, Green got it away, jump ball, double coverage, and nearly hit.
Defensively amongst these guys for Baylor, but so far they've played an outstanding second half.
Green takes off straight up the middle and with a head fake. From outside the 30. Green flushed, and he will float that incomplete. 2:09 to go. They got to get the snap off, and they do. Green across the middle. He's got to complete to Preston of Georgia. About to get started here in Morgantown on a 3rd down. It's a pickup to Ever in their 7th game here at Milan Puskar Stadium. Garrett Green fires in the 4th quarter. They bring pressure. Jones got through and forced the incompletion.
It's the head coach, David Randall, so no surprise there.
And now a snap gets by Garrett Green, so he's just got to send that to the sideline.
And giving him the opportunity as a starter has helped out.
Free play, and it's a conversion.
When you fix things, when you get things right, you're starting to see the play pick up, the confidence pick up.
Green with nowhere to go, just trying to create something. Green scanning and gets rid of it. 3rd down and goal. Green zips it, and Taylor could not hang on.
But 7 tight end, who's really, I think, one of the better tight ends in college football. They just...
Garrett Green fires back in the end zone, and Taylor makes the catch for a touchdown.
I thought this would be there all night for West Virginia. Just the mismatch, putting that ball up.
So Michael Hayes bounces one high to the edge and handled by Baylor.
Still have not won a game in the college.
Jake Spavital's offense puts up nearly 50 today in Morgantown in a return for Jake Spavital. Mike Monaco saying so long from Morgantown, West Virginia. Let's get you to the studio and Kevin Connors with Trevor Maddich.